Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. It is time to do the YouTube earnings update video for the full month of August 2017. I want to let you know that I started my channel 3 years ago in August. It was 6 months before I ever appeared on camera. For 6 months I did just voiceover things or crafts involving just my hands, and I hated even my voice, so it was a tough start for me. I did not enjoy the process at the beginning. I don't always enjoy it now, but at least I don't give a shit anymore. I just do what I do, and you can watch or you don't have to. With that said, I have like a tiny bit of stats for August, but that was only, what, 1 day of stats for 3 years ago. But when I do September, when I do the full month of September, I will let you know what my first full month on YouTube looked like. I'm curious. I haven't looked back. I have before, but I don't remember it all. So I will do that and start including that in the stats when I do full month updates. Before I forget, I want to mention, I forgot to mention it last time, on my blog, darlenemishu.com, I do a daily chat, and in that chat, I have started like putting things at the bottom of the post that I like to keep up to date. One of the things is mini YouTube stats. I know there are some of you that's all you watch of my videos are the YouTube updates. And if you're curious throughout the month, you can always go there. And sometimes I'll say, like, oh, I got an incredible amount of subscribers overnight, or things like that. So if you want to follow along and read those updates, you can go to my blog, again, darlenemishu.com. You can also subscribe to my daily email. You only get 1 email per day, and in that email has all the posts for that day. If I don't post during the day, you don't get a new email. If you look at my blog, it's on the top left, I do believe. There's a black box in there. You can enter your email and subscribe for the daily email update, or whatever it's called. Let's just get right to it, shall we? We shall. Was there anything else I wanted to tell you before we get into this? Oh, I will mention before I forget, I have a new Facebook group for Peanut Gallery members. If you want to go over to Facebook and join that group, we do all kinds of fun stuff in there. Lots of members already, and the name of the group is Peanut Gallery, and there's a link down below in the description box. All right, we are going to do the stats for August 2017. I will be comparing to the full month of July, and I also do a few stats for a year ago, and 2 years ago, and then 3 years ago. In July, I uploaded a total of 47 videos. In August, I uploaded 55 videos, and 36 of those videos were not about quilting. Isn't that amazing? I've been getting a lot of grief about the fact that my channel is turning into a quilting channel. I promise you it's not. There is a lot of quilting stuff, but there's also a lot of non-quilting stuff. Just skip the things you don't like. That's all. That's all you have to do. When you see how well I did in August, you will know why I'm going to be continuing with the quilting stuff. Subscribers. For July, I got 2,568 new subscribers. In August, this just blows my mind, and it's basically due to the new quilting series that I did, the Crumb Quilt series. I got 6,063 subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. Now, I'm sure I did lose a lot. Let me look. I'll be right back. Okay, when I tell you how many subscribers I got, that's net subscribers. Some come, some go, and I was left with 6,063 new subscribers. Now, the amount of subscribers that I lost is kind of shocking. And you might think, well, geez, if you're going to lose that many subscribers in a month, maybe you should change what you're doing. But on the other hand, I gained a lot more. So in August, I got 7,077 new subscribers, but I lost 1,014 subscribers. Now, that's a big chunk of subscribers to lose. But you know what it is? It's the people who don't care for the quilting stuff are going bye-bye. And I know, because they let me know that they're going bye-bye because of the quilting. But never have I ever gotten close to having my net total subscribers be over 6,000. I mean, that's just crazy. Last month, what did I say? 2,568. So if it's going to take me losing 1,000 to gain that many, I'm going to go for it. I'd be dumb if I didn't. It's just too bad, though, that the people who don't like certain videos can't just skip and just watch other stuff. There's so many channels out there. You can skip my videos. You don't have to see this every night, do you? Maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, oh my God, I'm already tired and we have a long way to go. Views for July, I had 321,130 views. For August, I had 506,330 views. Watch time for July, I had 2,278,495 minutes of watch time. For August, I had 3,719,551 minutes of watch time. My audience retention stayed the same, 44%. Very happy about that. I lost some of the boys, and I think it's because of the quilting, although I have some quilting men in my group, sewing men, crocheting men. I love a man who does stuff like that. I actually taught Derek when he was young how to use the sewing machine, how to crochet. He didn't keep up with it, but he knows I taught him. He probably hates me for it. But there are men who have channels of sewing and stuff, and I just love all that. One is Rob Appel, Man Sewing. Go check him out. He doesn't know I exist, but Man Sewing, good channel. Shares. For July, I got 1,601 shares within YouTube. This doesn't count shares on Facebook, but within YouTube, 1,601 videos got shared. And in August, 3,296. Again, awesome. Thank you for the shares. I always have to say that. I think it's the most helpful thing you can do for any YouTube content creator is to share their stuff, because you're putting it in front of other eyeballs. And I like other eyeballs. I like your eyeballs too, but I like others. All the eyeballs we can get. My end screen percentage, happy about this. Last month, 2.67% of the elements that show up on my end screen actually got clicked. I was thrilled with that because I had dropped into the 1% range. This month, well, when I say this month, I mean August. The percentage end screen clicks is 3.05%, so I'm happy about that. As for traffic sources, suggested videos and the browse feature are always my top two. Last month, suggested was 52%, browse was 26%. This month, suggested 59% and browse 23%. The playlists. Last month, I had my videos showing up in 6,016 different playlists out there. That was pretty freaking cool. For August, I had my videos showing up in 11,132 playlists. It has to be those quilt videos are being added to people's playlists, those who like quilting. So, awesome. And the revenue. Are you ready? Okay, let's look at last month. Last month was not my highest. I believe it was June. Let me look. Yes, in June I had a spike and I went up to $842 in earnings. And we know that we always come down after a spike. And I was hoping like hell to get to like $750 or something for the month, because July started out really slow for me at the beginning, and I did make it. I have my numbers, but it had changed a little bit by the time we looked at the screen, but I had at the time $777.77, and then when we went to the screen, it had already went down a little bit, and I was so happy that I had at least made a comeback to that amount. When I did the first 2 weeks of August, I told you that it was looking like a good month, and I did want to mention that in February of 2017, my monthly goal was $400. I was anxious to have my first $400 month. We reached that, or came close to it, in February, I believe. I think it was just that we came close, and I upped it, or maybe we went past it. I don't really remember, but it was that month that I changed the goal to 1,000, and it has been all this time, April, May, June, July, August, and we still had not reached that goal. I was hoping to get close to $1,000 this month. Remember I said I'm gonna try really hard. I came in at $1,377.25. That's awesome sauce. I could not be any happier about that. It's just so cool to me that it can happen on what I think is a very small channel. My channel is tiny in the sea of YouTube channels. It's just up to 26,000 subscribers. That's not a lot of subscribers when you look at the channels out there. I mean, I'm just very, very happy. I think that I'm pulling in higher paying ads with those quilt videos, so it's all good. But yes, I did want to mention that I'm going to start saying like how many actual subscribers we have. We know we got over 6,000 this month, but the total subscribers that I had at the end of August was 26,271 subbies. So I'm going to start saying that every month because I forget to tell you guys when we hit a milestone, and I think it's important that you know that. I have 9 minutes left on this battery. Going to be changing cameras. I am quickly going to do a few stats for previous years. Last year, for August, when my channel was 2 years old, I had a total of 6,569 subscribers. I'm not going to tell you how many I got in that month. I'm just going to let you know what my total was at that point. I had 113,224 views. My watch time was 577,899 minutes. And my revenue last year in August was $205.96. So that's a big improvement from $205 to $13.77 in 1 year. But that's a long time, a year. You know, it takes time. 2 years ago, when my channel was just 1 year old, I had a total of 644 subscribers. I had 10,027 views. My watch time was 40,474 minutes, and my revenue was $26.29. That's after having a channel for a full year, and I can promise you I was thrilled with that. Thrilled! Like I said, my channel was born on August 29, 2015. Make that 2014. My first video was August 31st, 2015. I'm an idiot, 2014. And I had that one video did track for August. I had a total of 17 minutes of watch time and 7 views. I had 0 subscribers, and of course I earned $0. Now we're changing the goal to, I'm not going to go crazy because this can sink. I can go way back to $800. Seriously, that's what happens after a spike. I got a nice spike because of the quilt videos, and that has already gone down. The hump is like this, so I'm back to here, and I don't expect the hump to rise again during the month of September. So it's going to go down, but I'm still putting my goal at $1,500 because once I reach my goal, I always up the goal. So we're not going to go to 2,000. That could be 2 years before I ever see that, but we're going to go to 1,500. All right, I'm going to change cameras. Plenty of minutes now. The countries, I had a total of 211 countries watch my videos. Last month it was 196. My top 3, as always, are US, UK, and Canada. United States has 70% of the watch time. UK 9.1%, Canada 6.0%. Australia 2.6%, Germany 1.1%, India 1.0%, Netherlands 0.6%, Sweden 0.6%, and I really think it's PewDiePie watching me, don't you think? But he's actually not in Sweden right now, is he? New Zealand, 0.5%, and South Africa is in 10th place with 0.5%. My bottom 5 countries. Have to go to my computer for this. Okay, here's where I screw things up. 5th from last place is Comoros, C-O-M-O-R-O-S. I could look up the pronunciations, but I think you guys have a lot of fun correcting me in the comments. So I'm just going to let you guys go and correct me. Comoros, Comoros. I like the sound of Comoros. 4th from last, Congo, I like to call it Congo K, Congo Kinshasa. No, Congo Kinshasa. K-I-N-S-H-A-S-A. I think I looked up how to pronounce that once, or it could have been a different Congo K. I don't know. Oh, man. 3rd from last, Timor-Leste, T-I-M-O-R-L-E-S-T-E. I don't even know this one for sure. Next to last, it's either Saint Helena or Saint Helena. I mean, I should know this, but I don't. And in last place, and I know someone corrected me on this, I don't know if they're correct, but they told me the TH is a T sound, not a TH sound. So I had said Lesotho, and they're saying, I guess, that it's Lesotho. Go figure. Then I do have one below that, but across the board, it's not available, so I don't know. But it was so hard that I decided I would skip it. But let's give it a try. Sao, S-A-O, and the A has something on top. I can't tell if it's dots or a squiggly line. Tome, T-O-M-E, and it looks like an accent aigu in French on top of the E, but I don't know if it's French. And, okay, Sao Tome and Principe, I don't know. I'm glad that they're not on the charts, because I do not feel the need to pronounce it correctly. Like I stand a chance with any of these countries. Thank you to all those countries for your moments in time that you spend with me, and those moments did equal, did I put that down here? No, anywhere from 11 seconds to a minute and 6 seconds from Comoros. My states. I know how to pronounce the states. Go figure. My top 5 states in the United States of America. Number 1, California had 9.3% of the watch time. Texas, 8.0%. Hi, Texas. Good luck out there. Florida, 5.8%. New York, 4.1%. And Ohio, 3.9%. Maine was in 16th place. Come on, Maine. That's my home state. Get your ass up there. I'd love to see Maine in the top 5. You should be there. Okay, the bottom 5 states are South Dakota, Montana, Alaska, Wyoming, and Vermont. And they had a total of 7 to 8 minutes of watch time per state. So that is it for the stats. Let's go look at the stats online, and you'll see how wonderfully my crumb quilting videos did.
You can see that we're looking at the stats for August 1st through the 31st, 2017. And the numbers are the same as what I saw a little while ago. And you can see my little spike here. This is how August started, and it was a pretty good month for me. The lowest at the time was 2678, I do believe, and I was happy about that. And my highest at the time was 42. I liked that very much. I broke so many records across the board with this month. I can't even begin to tell you all the things. I was even getting pop-up notices from YouTube saying, you broke the record for the most likes in one day of my own stuff. Not breaking records with other people, but breaking my own records. And then you broke the records for the most views. And that wasn't here on YouTube, so I do want to clarify. It was on the YouTube Creator Studio app. I don't know if that's an official YouTube app, but there's a Creator Studio app that tells you the stats on YouTube, and I would get pop-ups there, and it scared me every time because it would say you broke, and I thought, what did I break? So it was really cool. But you can see, look at this. I had my first $50 day, I was beyond excited. And then I got my first $60-something day. And I had a $70-something day. And I had another one, and another one, and a 60s. 60s again. Did that one make the 50s? Yes. Now I consider this tanking. I tanked at 48 bucks. I love that I consider $48 a crappy day. No more $26 days being crappy. I want the $48 now to be my low, my new low. But like I said, you can tell I'm going down. You know, it's leveling off right here, but it can continue to go down. However, this whole hump here is mainly because of the crumb quilt that I did. It's a series. It came out of the gate hot. If I remember right, it's like my first 24 hours, I was up to like 7,000 views. That never happens. So I immediately started pumping out more. The tipsters always say if there's a video that works for you right out of the gate, do more, do them immediately, do them often. Use the same tags and the same words in the title. I did that. I am dominating the crumb quilt search and crumb quilting search. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you that. So if someone goes to YouTube right now and types in crumb quilt, I am plastered all over that first page. There's others there, but I have dominated. Let's see if I have any more. There's another one. There's another one. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a playlist that's not even mine. Somebody else's. 6, 7, 8. I have 8 videos on the front page. Now, if we do crumb quilting, and this changes constantly. Looks very much the same to me. I don't know. But there I am. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see this is how I'm getting found. People are searching for crumb quilt or crumb quilting, and they are finding me. I'm probably ranking for other terms too. I'm just showing you those two. So now if we go down and look at the videos that earned, yes, the glass pendants still is my big earning video. It earned over 270 bucks in just 1 month. This is just for the month. But look at the crumb quilting. Now this was started on August 17. So this is telling us through August 31st. That's a 2-week-old video. Not only does it mean that it earned that in 2 weeks, but it earned that in the first 2 weeks, which is, in my world, unheard of, because my videos that do well like this didn't do shit until it was like 4 months old, just like an old hair video of mine. It was like 6 months old or older. My videos do not take off hot like that, but the crumb quilting did. So you can see it earned that. I wish that would stop popping up. Okay, so crumb quilting there, and then just a regular quilt as you go. That one has been good for a while. Crumb quilting, 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 crumb quilting. And some of these videos are only a couple days old. So you can see that I did what I was told, and it kind of sort of paid off because I am earning on that series. I will be finishing it tomorrow, so that's why I think the earnings will start to drop. But hey, I rode the wave as much as I could, and pretty much all I really need to show you right now. This is running long, so let's just get back to the camera. Oh, I usually show you the other page. Sorry, I'll do that. I'll just let you guys study this. Pause if you want to study it. There's the bottom. Pause if you want. Taking you over to the next page. There you go. Pause if you want. And the bottom. Pause if you want. Back to the camera.
That's all I have for you for this update. Thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos, who shares my videos, who stays throughout the entire video. I don't know. I can't stand half of my videos. I'm so sick of my videos by the time I edit them that I never want to look at them again. Sometimes I'm forced to if I want to just remember, like, when did I say this or that? And it's like, oh my God. But I appreciate so much those of you who do watch, and I know I'm not going to keep all of you for long. There may be a time that all of you who are here for the quilting videos will mosey on, because maybe I'll be doing something completely different. You know, we just don't know. The channel is going to evolve constantly. I really wouldn't want it any other way, because I can't imagine doing the same thing all the time. I really do believe in my heart that as long as anyone who has a channel works hard, people will like you, I guess. Even if you're like me. If you work hard at it and you believe in yourself and in your channel, and, you know, don't just be always trying to figure out what others want. Do what you feel is right for yourself, and there will be an audience for that. There really will be, and you just have to stick with it. The thing that's hardest for most people is not everybody has the luxury of being able to put the time into a channel, because most of you work outside the home. I got smart in, like, maybe business number 2, and I started knowing that my businesses were not forever and that it takes a while to start something up. So I banked money so that when I was changing businesses, I could get by and not have to worry. And that's what I had the luxury of doing this time. I'm set. I did not have to be earning other than what comes in normally, like from my rental property, things like that. So, you know, you have to set yourself up in life to be prepared. And I, you know, didn't do that early on. If you're in your 20s, start doing that now. You'll be thrilled that you did. But it doesn't take long to get ahead. Save money. I'm big on saving. I don't know if people realize that if you put money in the bank and don't touch it, it adds up. It really does. I pay myself before I pay any bill. It's me first, in the bank. It is untouchable. It's like it doesn't exist. And I have certain accounts for certain things, for big bills that come once a year, like property taxes or car insurance, house insurance, stuff like that. I have another account for things that I don't expect, but yet we know we can have, like accidents, dental expenses, all kinds of things. You gotta save for these things. I know that sounds so silly to be telling adults who are watching this, but I can almost guarantee you that more than half of you probably don't have money saved. You know, there are people that if their dog gets sick, they don't know how they're gonna pay the rent. I only say that because that's what my tenants think is a good reason to not pay the rent. It's like, if you can't afford rent and a dog, you should not have a dog. You know, I don't know. I don't understand how people think that they can just, we're on a whole different subject. Let's stop now. Thank you so much for watching. It was a terrific month. I expect September to go down. I'm good with that. I don't know how much yet. I'm willing to let it go down. Well, let's say right away that I would love for it to not drop below 800. That would almost be a crime. So let's say anything above 800, I'll be happy. Thank you so much. I'll be back with more soon. Bye. Oh, the midway September update will usually be around the 17th or the 18th of the month.